So, if you've been DIYing it and you're ready for consistency, support, and leveling up in a way that you can't even imagine, honey, I think you need to hear this. Hey friends, my name is Amber Mims, creator and founder of Hair Sprinkles, and I teach creatives and hairstylists how to create long-lasting, non-damaging, safe hair sprinkles installations on all lock styles and protective styles. Hey, so I know that many of you are out here experimenting with DIY techniques to add a little something extra to your services or to even start earning some extra income. And I'm not here to stop you, but I am here to educate you. Now, there's a huge difference between DIY methods and professional techniques, especially when it comes to something as intricate as hair sprinkles. Now, I'm going to share my personal story of how I created hair sprinkles right in my mom's basement to creating the blueprint, the technique, and the service standard for hair sprinkles, and why mastering it with professional guidance is key to your success. Now, back in 2012, when I was creating hair sprinkles in my mom's basement, my best friend was my guinea pig. She was the inspiration behind creating the first look that was used for a photo shoot. Now, honestly, I had no guidance. I just had a visual of what was in my head and what I wanted to emulate. It was trial and error. You know, I wasn't thinking about perfecting the technique or what the outcome would be at that time. I was just experimenting, but here's the kicker. I wanted to be better. You know, I knew I had something special, but I didn't have the expertise to really bring it to life. So I took it to my sister's hair salon, and that's where the magic really happened. So after I started working with hair professionals, I really saw how important it was to not just create a good looking result, but a result that was safe, one that was effective, and most importantly, repeatable. It became a sought after service at the salon because it was no longer just this fun, creative idea. It was something that worked for all hair types, personalities, and routines. And I didn't want to stop there. I wanted to continue. So I went through trial and error. I did some testing and refining on different hair textures, on different client personalities, and different hair care routines. I wanted to make sure that this technique was replicated consistently and it was going to give clients the same experience every single time. Now, truth, here's the thing about DIY. We all start there. You get your tools, you watch a few tutorials, and you give it a try, and it feels awesome. There's no shame in experimenting and figuring things out for yourself. I am not here to do that. But what I will share from my journey is that DIY is great for getting started, but without the knowledge and input from professionals, you are very limited. You might not know the full impact that a DIY method can have, especially when it comes to hair health, when it comes to consistency, and when it comes to results, because they may vary. Plus, as I'll show you, there's a whole nother level of skill that you gain and unlock when you start to master your craft. Here's something a lot of people don't realize. Continuing to DIY without proper knowledge can actually be damaging. Look at it like installing your own backsplash in your kitchen. You know, it's a popular and seemingly simple DIY for homeowners who might want to save some money and try something new. But there are a lot of things to get right, a lot of little details, and a skilled and knowledgeable contractor will know about cutting the tiles, the proper spacing, making sure it adheres to the area in your kitchen, making sure that you're using the right materials for your specific kitchen. There's a difference between doing it and doing it correctly. Just like those tiles, you might not see the DIY sprinkles results immediately, but over time, you are absolutely risking inconsistent results, potential damage to hair, and even causing more stress to your clients. Now, why would you want to do that? They're coming to you for relief. Now, if you're just testing the waters, DIY is totally fine. But once you are ready to either offer the service or receive it, going to a professional or becoming one makes all the difference. It's about safety, consistency, and results that you can stand behind. This is what being a pro is all about. Taking what you've experimented with and creating a standard. Now with Hair Sprinkles, I've created the blueprint, the technique, and a service standard that I teach and certify others through my course. It's because of my creative beginnings, experimenting and perfecting the technique, that Hair Sprinkles is a trend 13 years later. Do you hear me? 13 years later, with students and professionals all across the country learning and mastering this craft. Now, some of you might be more familiar with the term lock sprinkles. Now, let me clarify. While Hair Sprinkles was most popular on locks at first, the term lock sprinkles is more commonly used in the DIY community. Now, this originated from a YouTube video shared by one of my early clients who received hair sprinkles at my first salon around 2015. Now, she shared her experience on her YouTube channel and it spread like wildfire. Now, this is a story for another day, but anyway, it's important to note that lock sprinkles is not the same as the professional hair sprinkles technique. Okay? Lock sprinkles refers more to the DIY approach that became popular because of how sprinkles were applied to locks. Y'all see where I'm going with all of this? But let's be clear. There is no lock sprinkles without hair sprinkles. But the professional technique goes much deeper and is more about consistency and safety, not just decoration. All right, so click the link in the description to get started. I cannot wait to share everything that I've learned with you and to help you build the confidence to offer this as a professional service. It's time to take that DIY spark and turn it into something that can really work for you. What are you waiting on? All right, that's it for today. I hope that this video gave you a little clarity around the difference between DIY and professional techniques and why becoming a certified hair sprinkles artist could really be a game changer for you. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. I'll see you in the next one, and I cannot wait to help you take your skills to the next level. Bye for now.